Hello everyone, my name is Pinto Bread. Today we're going to be checking out season 3 of Marble Hornets. We have almost finished the series, unfortunately, very sad. Entry 53 is where season 3 begins, and the mainline series of Marble Hornets ends with entry 87. They do have a few after episodes that are really short, and then we get into Clear Lakes. But today we'll be going into Marble Hornets. Very excited. Unfortunately, I took a week off from streaming. Our dog had a major needed emergency surgery where his spine messed up. So we had to take care of him. And I mean, we're still taking care of him, but luckily right now he's very relaxed on some very expensive medicine. And he is chilling. I'll get him later after he's relaxed for a bit and show y'all his scar, because they had to. So it was a spine injury, basically right below his neck. He like the part of the spine imploded in on itself, and so they had to go through his the front of his neck. They had to move his trachea and everything over to go in and get it. Really cool. And now he's got an awesome scar going down his neck, but he's handling it like a champ. He's been awesome. We were so scared about the anesthesia too, but nope. That's Bubba. He a big boy. We're going to jump right into this. I don't even remember. Oh, I need to turn that back on, don't I? Got rid of it. Okay, wait a second. Wait a second. Give me about 4 minutes. Right. Like I didn't need 4 minutes. Thought I was going to have to rewrite something, but nope, it worked. There's this script you can put into uBlock. Completely blocks out all the crap ads. So, yay! We're just get right into it. I don't know how loud this is going to be for y'all, but I can turn my headphones down so y'all can deal with it. If you hear a baby in the background, as always, Jo is having the time of her life. And she is very loud, very proud. She has learned to walk basically in the last 2 days. She can't walk far now, but she can walk. And she's really adorable, because when she loses her balance while walking towards you, she kind of scrunches her arms up and just kind of shimmies at you. It's adorable. But, so if you hear her, she's doing her thing. And then, as always, I have 2 puppies. And they snore, but I love them. Let's get into this. Entry 53. If you don't remember, sorry, if you don't remember from the previous week's episodes, we ended season 2 with basically Alex is a murderer, crazy. We don't know what the hell's wrong with him, but he's not he's not the hero protagonist kind of we thought he was. There's something more to him. And so that leaves Brian, Tim, and God, dude, I can never remember these names, man. We saw Tim. For some reason, he wasn't in the mask. He wasn't acting crazy. He was just going about his normal life. So the main protagonist, can't remember his name, is following him, or going to try to follow him, or going to try to look into him. Yada, yada, yada. So now let's get into it. After seeing Tim in the downtown area a few months ago, I began to try and figure out why he was there and where I could find him again. This place is pretty far away from where we all lived when Alex was shooting Marble Hornets, so it's a really strange coincidence that I found both Alex and Tim here. That is very weird. The building that I saw Tim come out of was an antique store. Process of going out of business, so it's usually closed. My boy just waited around for weeks.
I was
I
just
like his
wondering if
style
you've
and
seen
persistence,
a
but my
guy come in
goodness.
here. He's probably about my age. He's got dark hair, sideburns. You know, have you seen anyone in here recently like that?
Yeah, I see a guy that comes in here like that. Sometimes he comes in when he's looking for his. Says he has a doctor's appointment.
Okay. Do you know where he might be going? For that
Well, I
doctor's
don't know.
appointment?
There's a doctor's office down the street, so he may be
Right
going
down the
there.
street?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Wonder
Thank
whose
you.
mother that is.
You're welcome.
I feel like that's someone's mother. I love it, but I'm just saying. My boy has no idea what to do with his life. The man is hanging around outside of a mental health clinic for God knows how long. For a week, man. He's insane. Same exact day, my dude just put a coat and a hat on.
Hey, Tim. Hey, you're Tim, right?
Yeah.
It's Jay. Jay, do
Jay.
you remember me at all? You know,
No.
okay. Well, remember, I helped you, or like you helped. You and I both, like, we helped Alex Crayley with the student film Marble Hornets like a few years ago. You remember
Yeah, kind of. That was kind of a long time ago, wasn't it? What are you doing around here?
that? Well, you know, I'm glad I ran into you because remember, I told you a while back that I wanted to finish it for him because you know I didn't want all his work to go to waste. If you're, you know,
Okay,
if
yeah,
you're still interested in it, we should
Yeah,
like.
sure. Can we talk about it some other time? Because I'm really late for my doctor's
Oh,
appointment.
yeah. I'll talk to you sometime.
Stalker.
Hey, Tim.
Oh, hey, yeah, sorry. I didn't know you were going to be waiting outside. Otherwise, I would have tried to, like, pick up the pace in there a little bit.
Oh no, I mean I wasn't like wasn't sitting outside waiting on you or anything. I was in the area anyway, so just figured I'd stop by here real quick and see if I could catch you on your way out.
Okay, fair enough, I guess.
Yeah. I didn't like ask you this before, but is everything okay with you? Like you doing okay?
Yeah, you know, just work, school, the usual.
Like I mean I just saw you going into that clinic, so is everything okay with you?
Yeah,
You-
I mean, you know,
you're
I was
doing
just
okay?
having some personal issues a few months ago, but, you know, everything seems to be going pretty good now.
Okay, so you're doing fine.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, you know, just about helping finish Alex's project. You know, if you want to,
Sorry, just-
still interested. Oh, okay.
Jay is
Hello?
so awkward in any conversation this guy
Yeah.
has.
Yeah, sure, I'll be right over. Okay, bye. Sorry, that was work, I gotta go, but you got my number, right?
No, actually, can you give it to me real
Yeah,
quick?
yeah, sure. Or I'll just give me yours and I'll put it in here.
Okay. It's two.
Got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, cool. Well, I guess I'll just give you a call whenever I get off work or something.
Okay. Yeah, I'll talk to you then.
Tim, you poor man. Put down the cigarettes. Always imagine when Jay's doing this or talking to someone, he's literally just like right in their face with the camera. Even though it's probably like, you know, just like under his armpit or something, or just like barely held up by his waist. Every time his phone rings, dude, I think it's mine. Every time. Gets me.
Hello.
Hey Jay, it's Tim.
Hey, what's up?
Same old stuff, I guess. Listen, I just remembered this, but I remember Alex had me shoot like some, behind the scenes footage type stuff while we were making that movie, and I think I was supposed to give them back, but I don't think I ever did. So
Okay.
I might still have them lying around somewhere. So if you want me to try and like find those, I'd be more than happy to just give them to you or whatever.
Yeah. If you can find them, I'll take them. I'm sure I can use them for something.
Okay, cool. Yeah, like I said, I'm not entirely sure where they are right now.
I'm trying to read over my microphone. I don't know why I don't
just
just
try
move
and
it.
find them, then I'll let you know.
Okay, yeah, just let me know.
Get
All right,
comfy.
cool. I guess I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Bye.
See ya.
More tapes. Jay's just stuck with VHS tapes for the rest of his life. Throwing it back to season 1. To the arc. Someone's filming him. I think I heard my daughter cough. Let me go check on her real quick.
Hey.
Hey Jay. Here's those tapes I was telling you about.
Okay.
So what's the deal with all this stuff?
What stuff?
You know, the whole pointing your camera at everybody's face.
Oh, I'm just trying to document this whole process of getting
Got
all of
some
Alex's
juice.
stuff back together and finishing this movie for him.
Okay. Are you making some kind of behind-the-scenes feature or something?
Something like that.
I got
yeah.
biscuits.
Okay.
What are on those tapes?
Oh, I don't know. I wasn't able to watch them. I'm not the movie guy, so I don't have a camera that'll play those kind of tapes.
Well, what'd you shoot them on?
Oh, Alex lent me one of his cameras to, keep me out of his hair, I guess, so I
Okay.
wouldn't bother him. I gave the camera back, but not the tapes for some reason. But I guess
Okay.
they're yours now.
All right.
So-
Yeah.
Don't
Well,
raise them.
thanks again for helping me finish this.
Well, I mean, I'll help however much I can. But I mean, if you couldn't already tell, my work schedule's kind of packed. But I mean, if you really think this movie's worth finishing, then yeah, I guess just give me a call or something.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's worth finishing. So I'll watch these. I'll call you.
See ya.
All right.
They're all weird.
Yeah, I got it. was exciting, I guess is the word.
That was fun.
Oh yeah, pouring rain. Awesome. Have y'all seen Alex?
Oh, he said he was gonna run home and change shirts because obviously he's kind of soaking right now, but he said he was gonna be back in a little bit. So.
Architect in the car?
Yeah, unless you want to wait for him, you should probably go.
All right. I'll see you.
See ya.
Well, we certainly have a reason to be here anymore either, since I guess we're done.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I think we're just gonna be like wrapping it up back here. So.
I will.
All right. See ya.
We're here in scenic Tim's apartment, in his music room, complete with box of thing, keyboard,
musical masterpiece things with our hands.
ukulele with Tim attachments,
I just learned this song like 2 minutes ago.
another keyboard, complete with beats.
I define song pretty loosely right now because this is atrocious.
Why am I holding the camera?
Because you're the movie guy.
You be behind the movie guy. A little bit more on topic.
Oh, there's Brian.
What's up, dude?
That's a nice towel you got there.
Oh, thanks.
That's nice.
That's a nice hair.
Oh man, my hair always looks good. That's why I'm the star.
But Seth and I have been going over the footage, and I think we have enough now to where we can start putting together our trailer. And I've been thinking about music. I think I want to go more along the acoustic lines. So, do you want to help record some stuff, maybe with the ukulele, or?
I could probably do that. I mean, I got this ukulele like a week ago, so I can't exactly promise that I'd be very good at it, but I can always try.
Well, you have what I assume is some sort of guitar thing.
You
so
can.
I'll
Is
be
it gonna be like? Is it gonna be like
There's
dark?
going to be significantly more lighting.
Okay. Well, I also like to be able to see, so I'm gonna go try and find the breaker box. I don't know where it is. I've never had to use it before. Ow!
Not there.
Nope.
Always know where your breaker box is. Mine is in the worst possible position. It is outside of my house.
Well, never mind.
Ooh, I saw that.
Never mind again. Really hope it's over here. There we go.
How do you not notice a whole man standing in that thing?
Great. Power's just
I just imagine like bumping into him in the middle of all that, and it would be terrifying.
good news, guys. We have flashlight.
Oh, dude.
Even better news, guess what's battery powered?
Oh, this day just got so much better. Well, hey, about that acoustic soundtrack, I guess that's the only choice we have now. So,
Jam session.
yeah.
I was about to say, like, he's totally not going to be in the hallway or somewhere, man.
I'm gonna get a good lighting on Alex here.
It looks so dramatic.
Ooh! Brian's just gone. Following footage is taken from another one of Tim's tapes. It looks like it takes place near the end of the day's shoot.
Hey Alex, the other day when you were talking about needing abandoned locations for Brian's school, like in the movie, did you ever find anything?
Not yet. The only places around here that are abandoned looking aren't going to let us shoot, so the pickings are kind of slim.
Okay, well, the reason that I asked was because there's like this old burnout hospital looking kind of place back where I used to live. That might pass as a school. If you want to go check it out, we can, but it's kind of far away.
Well, does it look like a hospital, or do you really think that it could?
I think it could pass as a school.
Okay. Well, I haven't found anything around here. How far away is kind of far away?
Far enough that we probably need to split gas money.
Fair enough. Well, like I said, since I haven't found anything, I'm willing to give it a shot. Can you do Friday? I'm free all day.
I actually have a doctor's appointment Friday at like 2, but if you can do Saturday, that would be better. We kind of have to make a weekend out of it anyway.
I can do Saturday. Brian, since you're going to have to be there anyway, can you do Saturday too?
Yeah, I think so.
We saw part of that
Well,
clip.
let's shoot for Saturday then, and we'll give it a look.
Okay, sounds good to me.
All you need to do is go stand by the that notice sign over there, and just look into the pool instantly. And I'm just going to get a shot of you looking at that. All right, that'll be good. Yeah, where you're at is fine. Just lean back and I'm sure your head towards the ceiling. Look like you're thinking. Smiling at this B-roll, but I want to get anymore.
Sorry. Hello? Yep, Friday at 2. I'll be there. Just headaches, paranoia, trouble sleeping. I haven't had a full night's sleep in weeks. Well, I've kind of had some history with this kind of thing before, but I'd rather not talk about that over the phone if that's okay. All right, see you then.
Try to keep your phone on top.
Sorry.
Let's go ahead and do this.
Tim mentioned he had a history with the symptoms. They sound similar to what Alex seemed to be experiencing throughout shooting Marvel. Early stages of what eventually led to this.
I almost thought you'd given up on this place since it's been so long since I told you about it.
Yeah, stuff came up.
That happens. You actually gonna be filming anything today?
No, I'm not going to shoot anything without Brian here.
Okay, when's he supposed to get here?
Well, he'll be here tomorrow, and Seth will be here later today.
All right, so we just kind of doing preliminary location scouting.
Yeah.
Works for me.
We're going to take a wild guess and say that this is it.
Yes, that would be a correct guess. see, if I remember correctly, I think it's 3 floors, a basement, might be able to get up on the roof, so we can just kind of go in and take a look around if you want to.
I would not want to get on the roof. I wouldn't want to enter.
There's a lot of graffiti on the first floor, so I'm not sure how much of that you'd be able to use. As you can see.
Is there a building over there?
Yeah, but it's just like an annex. Nothing special. This place is way better.
No, let's go. I want to see it.
Well, I'm kind of not sure if I feel like I'm up to going to another place. If you don't mind.
I do mind because there is no way this place could pass for a school. I'll just go over there with Seth when he gets here.
Fine with me. Well, you know, compared to the rest of this place, this room doesn't really have a whole lot of graffiti in it. You could probably use it at some point.
Tim really wants this place to be.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
I mean, unless you're okay with having, like, Nancy Hart's Kevin on the wall or something. So we going upstairs or downstairs?
Let's go up.
Okay, well, the stairs that go up are all the way over there, but we can do that.
Tim is such a little bitch boy.
Maybe this room down here will be more to your liking. So I'm not exactly sure what you're really looking for, but this do, maybe?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, there has to be some room in this place that you like somewhere. Because this place isn't exactly tiny. I gotta take a leak, hang on. You know, we still haven't been down to the basement yet. There might be some place down there that we could use if you want to head down there. So do you want to...
Oh my. Poor Tim. I love it. Tim just either like doesn't remember, doesn't give a shit, or like what? My guy just gets right the fuck back up and just grabs the camera, moves on. He's like, "Oh God, what happened here?" I like how the entries are longer than in season 2. Nice. Sometimes I forget some stuff. It's been so long. This would be absolutely terrifying to wake up after being beaten in the middle of the night in an abandoned hospital. The only light source you have is a freaking camera, dude. Absolutely hate everything about this. My boy Tim be going through it. Tim said, man, I just want to fix what's wrong in my head. God, dude. Always, like, when I watch horror stuff, I, like, picture, like, everybody does it. You picture yourself in that same scenario. Man, I would just, God. I feel like my heart would just give out. That would be such a terrifying situation to wake up to. Because he's miles from anything. That's crazy. God. Yeah, I mean, honestly. He only knows his way back in the light, so might as well. What is it? Oh, good heavens. Back at the entrance. Can I say how pleasing to the ears all this crunching is they're doing? It's just so nice. I like hearing a good crunch. I have this phrase that I use quite frequently called shit and die. And this is what I would do in this situation. Is I would shit and then die. Because normally you're going to do it after you die. I would do it before I die. That's what we call one of these scenarios. Brother, how? Of course he hears you, my guy. What do you mean? Alex is wild. He's like, I had a feeling you were still alive. The question is, if Alex went into the building, why would you go into the building? Just chill the frick outside somewhere. Watch the entrance. And turn off your light. You're Gucci. Look at that big old crunch. Give us a big juicy crunch. Because that's what we're going to need here. No, okay, she's just playing with blocks. Better hold that. That's, oh man, I've thought about that too. Because like whenever you run in the movies, they like run really fast for like super long from a killer, and then they stop and they're just like normal breathing. I'm like, brother, in real life, you'd be huffing, puffing, and coughing. And I've always thought that would be what got me killed. I'd be able to make it away from him, hide somewhere, and then just be... Tim's last tape ends there. Well, we know he didn't die. Building he went to looks like it's the same one that Alex took Brian to in entry 51. That's what I said earlier. That's what I thought. We had already seen one of the clips from this area. Why did Tim go there? It sounded like he really didn't want to in the previous tape. Oh, that was the annex. They ended up at the annex. That's why. Interesting. So many questions. I assume Alex was there searching for Tim. It looks like he was carrying a pipe heavier than the one he used earlier that day, too. I'm saying, Alex is wild, dude. Now I've gone through all the tapes you gave me. I'm going to get back in touch with Tim. Brother, I know why you can't remember things. It's just like Jay, man. Jay doesn't care. Jay said 1,000 people have been lured here and killed by Tim and Alex. I'm going to get them to show me the place then. Secrets everywhere. Liars everywhere. Look closely and you will know. See you soon. And it's showing a school. What building do we associate with a school? The hospital. Ooh, 13 minutes. Entry 58. I see you. After finishing Tim's tape, I went back downtown to talk with him and decided to continue acting like I wanted his help finishing Alex's movie. Again, I don't know why none of these people ever just like went on YouTube. Oh, Jay, you've been posting about all this.
Okay for once. So I feel like unless you think the next appointment is really necessary, I feel like I could go for another month or two. Okay, well, same time, same place then, I guess. Alright, bye. Sorry about that, that's my doctor. He calls up every few days to make sure I'm doing alright.
Well, are you?
Well, I'm not dead yet, so that's something, I guess.
Okay.
Did you find anything good on those tapes, or could you even play them anymore?
Yeah. I found a few things I could work with on them. A few things I could use. Yeah.
Kind of surprised. I figured it would mostly just be us goofing around most of the time.
There was a lot of that. Yeah.
Well, It kind of figures because that's what the entire shoot was like.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you something about that footage. You mentioned something to Alex about going out to see a abandoned hospital or something to go location scouting, I think, with him.
I think I remember because he said he was looking for abandoned locations to shoot the movie in, and because I'm from, like, I grew up here, and I know there was an abandoned hospital off past Rosswood Park, but we never went.
You never went there with Alex?
Mm-mm.
Why didn't you go? Did he just find something else?
Couldn't be bothered, I guess. I mean, you remember him. If it was 10 minutes away from his house, that was too far away, so I can only imagine trying to get him all the way out here.
Yeah. Well,
Put my daughter down.
could you maybe show it to me while I'm out here? Because, I gotta, since I'm finishing it for him, I could use it.
I can, but only if you're okay with a little bit of, trespassing.
Well, shooting this thing, or this movie, I've had my fair share of it, so I'm used to it.
Yeah, technically it's trespassing, but they don't really enforce it during the day, so if we went while it was still light out, we shouldn't really have any problems.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's any reason to go there at night.
No. I certainly wouldn't want to go there. But, I'm not entirely sure what my work schedule is, but I think I'm off on Friday. Okay. So if you're free on Friday, I feel like we could probably do it then.
Yeah, I'm not really doing much of anything right now, so any day will work for me.
Okay, well, let me run home and check and see what my work schedule is.
Okay.
And I can just give you a call, and we can meet up Friday morning somewhere.
Sounds good.
All right.
I want to point out that it feels like Tim's had a little bit of a glow up in the first season. He's looking fresh.
Hope you came ready to walk today.
What?
Said, hope you came ready to walk today.
How far is it in relation to here?
Past those trees, past the railroad tracks, past the field, a little bit of a walk.
Is this as close as we could have parked?
Well, we could have driven right up to the front door if you want to, but, some guy in a pickup truck would have pointed a shotgun at you and told you to turn around, so I figured we could just kind of skip that step.
Okay.
Gotta remember, Jay hates Rosswood Park.
It's not like you come out here a lot.
That's where he had the interaction.
I've only been out here a couple of times, but
in season 2, I
the place
believe.
kind of has a reputation around here. Oh, what do you think? Not bad, huh?
Having
Too much
watched
graffiti on it, I think.
the tapes,
Yeah, the first
this would
floor's
be
got a lot,
terrifying.
but upper floors aren't nearly as bad.
Especially to be there with Tim.
On those tapes you gave me, you mentioned another building around here. Where's that?
Really?
Yeah.
Why would I have brought that up?
I don't know, but is there?
Well, yeah, there is, but this one's way better. I mean, you got 3 floors, roof access, basement. I mean, there's really no reason to go over the other one. This should have everything you need.
Let's just go over there and look at it, because I don't think this one's gonna work.
How do you know? You haven't even been inside it yet.
I can just tell that it's not gonna work for the scene that needs to be shot in it. Let's go over the other one. We'll come back around and look at it if the other one's not as good.
Okay, fine.
Tim really hates the annex,
I'm
man.
telling you, it's really nothing special.
He said, boy, I've had some memories in that place.
See what I mean? I mean, you barely even know this place is here.
It's the inside that matters anyway.
Well,
Funny Jay
all
would
that's
say
really
that
inside
after
is
literally not
hallway
going
and
inside.
broken glass, but if that's what you want, be my guess.
Let's go this way.
What's left of a courtyard over here if you want to use that.
For not really liking the place, he knows a lot about it.
Looks like there's a fire here or something.
Yeah, I think that's why they closed it down in the first place. So you can see up here, the paint's a whole lot darker near the top.
Wait, hold on. You okay?
Yeah, fine, just...
He always gets
that?
like this whenever they get closer to the
This is a
unit.
really old building. I'm sure there's junk that falls down around here all the time.
Alright, let's keep going.
Alright.
Hold on.
Jay, come on. If we're gonna go check out every little noise, we're gonna be here all day.
And then he goes and checks.
Well, hallways upon hallways upon hallways. Is this everything you hoped it could be?
It's okay. It's usable, I think.
So what do you need this place so bad for anyway? I mean, is there some kind of abandoned hospital scene or something?
There's an abandoned school scene. Yeah, I think this could pass as a school.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you here. I really don't understand why you're going through all this trouble just to finish up this movie, because as far as I remember, even by student film standards, it wasn't particularly good.
I told you, I just want to finish what Alex started. I hate to see all of his work go to waste.
Well, obviously he didn't care that much, otherwise he would have finished it.
Maybe something came up with him.
What, like him turning into a completely unbearable person to work with?
I don't know. I didn't really know him that well. Hey, hey, hey!
What are you doing?
You probably went out the windows. Come on, this way. Hey, stop!
What are you gonna do when you catch him, Jay?
Hey!
What the hell was that all about?
Did y'all see that person at the end of the hallway?
Well, yeah, but people wander around out here all the time, you know, kind of like we're doing right now.
What's this? Some kind of maintenance tunnel. I think he jumped down there.
I'm not going down there, so I say you get out of here.
Brother, me too. Tim said, I'm not going down.
Jay. Look, you know that guy that was wandering around might have been a security guard, so he might have called the cops on us. So if you don't mind, I'd rather get out of here before something happens.
I don't have a flashlight.
Well, I don't either, because we did kind of come out here in the morning. I didn't really expect to have to need one.
Jay kills me, man.
Can we be done now?
Yeah.
Tim's like, I'm never coming back with this dude, ever.
Which way's the front?
That way.
You still want to check out in here?
No. Obviously, you don't want to be here anyway.
And we can still look in there if you want to. You seem to like it better.
I just want to get out of here.
All right.
You can come back another day, but I don't know that I'll be joining you. Look, I don't know what you're up to, but I think I've had enough.
What do you mean what I'm up to? Just trying to finish Alex's movie for him.
Okay, well, I think I've helped out all that I can then, especially if it involves going out there. I've had enough of that place for a lifetime.
What?
I've had enough of that place for a lifetime.
You said you've only been out there a few times.
Yeah, well, that was enough.
Well, at least I know where it is now. I can come out here and shoot some other time.
Good luck with that.
Tim didn't say anything else. We got back to our cars and left. He seemed really unnerved the entire time we were in the other building, even though he didn't remember being out there with Alex. Ooh. Your death. Your death awaits you. Yeah, keep watching. I'm gonna go put my daughter.
Tim called me a little while ago and told me to meet him out here to talk about something. He didn't say what it was, but I assume it has something to do with what all happened at the abandoned hospital a few days ago, which didn't really go as well as I hoped it would, even though I don't know how I expected it to go. I don't know what all Tim remembers and what he doesn't remember and what he's lying about remembering and not remembering, but regardless, I don't think he's going to be buying my cover story for much longer, and even if he did, it's not really doing much good by this point. So, as nervous as it makes me to do this, I think when he gets here, I'm going to come clean with him and tell him the truth about what all's been going on these past few years. It may make him mad. It may get him on my side. I don't know what's going to happen. But maybe it'll lead to some answers if I'm lucky. Alright, that's him. Tim, listen,
Shouldn't film you like piece of... So after our little field trip, I couldn't help but shake this feeling that there was something funny about you. So I do a search for marble hornets, and you want to know what I find?
I was gonna tell you tonight, Tim. I
tonight?
swear.
Tonight? Not last week whenever you dragged me out to that hospital to chase after whoever that guy was? Huh? Not 3 months ago whenever you followed me outside my own doctor's office?
I had to be sure I could trust you. If you've seen the injuries, can you blame me?
There's a lot of things I could blame you for right now, Jay.
What was I supposed to do? Just walk up to you and ask you about it?
So much for the last few years makes so much sense now. I was doing fine. I was getting better, and then... Imagine waking up one morning in the backseat of your car, miles away from home, with blood in your hair, and you have no idea how that happened. Imagine waking up one morning with your leg broken and no memory whatsoever of that happening. Think about that. Imagine not being able to keep a job because you call into work one morning and they say, "Oh, we're sorry. We had to fire you because we haven't heard from you for the last 3 weeks."
Tim.
But then suddenly it stops. I start getting better. and I can hold steady work, and I can function like a normal human being for once in my life, and then suddenly you show up, putting a camera in my face, bringing back old memories like it couldn't possibly have any effect on anybody else. And you're not even trying to fix any of this. All you do is point your camera at every little thing that happens. How does that help anybody?
In case something happens, I want people to know.
Like who? Who the hell is gonna care? What are you trying to gain from all this? I've seen it myself. Alex points a gun at you and your first instinct is to film it, you psychopath.
I'm a psychopath. You really want to call me a psychopath after all those videos?
Shut up! I'm not a psychopath. It's all Alex's fault. Him and whatever that is that follows him around. Somehow they're responsible for me being this way, and you knew about it. You knew about it for 3 years and you never said a thing.
How was I supposed to know you wouldn't try to kill me at any minute? I just came to you now because I need your help.
Oh, my help? My help with what?
There's this girl, Jessica, and she's disappeared, and I know Alex has something to do with it.
Oh, you do? How do you know that? Who exactly is Jessica, huh? Somebody you met in a hotel once? Somebody you've spoken to for a grand total of twice? How do you have any proof that Alex had anything to do with her disappearing? Because as far as I can tell, she was doing just fine until she met you. Maybe Alex isn't even the problem. Maybe you're the problem.
I don't just need your help with her. I need your help with all of
What
this.
makes you think I want to help you?
What is it you want?
Okay, obviously you're not very good at this, so you can keep looking for whoever this Jessica is, but here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna get in our own separate cars, go our own separate ways, go to our own separate homes, and I'm gonna try and forget like I ever met you in the first place.
Tim, wait, just listen to me.
No, you listen to me. You can keep making your little detective videos all you want, but do me a favor and stay out of my life.
That was a good entry. I like that. That's what I've been saying the whole time. Whole time. Like, anybody could look this up. I've said it every single season, and I will continue to say it. This man has balls of steel. Go to the tunnel. I love how Jay just, with all of his heart, absolutely 100% believes random words written on a wall, instead of at least somebody that he's had an interaction with to some degree. Like, what, dude? Come on. You're not about to catch me reading some words on a wall and being like, yep, I trust these random people who have been interacting with me at very bad times of my life, instead of Tim. The man who, by all accounts, just wants to live his life and keeps getting the shit end of the stick. I will be right back. This is why Jay goes down in the history books. Because Jay is 100% the only motherfucker alive who would follow some random dude into a access tunnel. And that's why we remember his name. That access tunnel got two entrances. The one I came in and the one I'm trying to go out of. That's all that motherfucker needs to be at. I'm donezo. This dude's insane. He didn't bring a weapon either. He probably still has that little crappy knife. I hope he gets tetanus. Oh goodness, man, I scared myself. There's a little doll. Go ahead and turn around for me real quick. Brother, just check behind you. I just want to make sure. Like, he really has to look through this right now. Right now. Right this second. Thank you, my guy. Fold it up and go. Please. Acting like you ain't making all the noise in the world being down here. Glad he took the doll. Congratulations, now you have to get out. Wonder how much scouting they had to actually do to find this place and to be able to use it like this, because I know filming this scene I would be terrified. What did you expect? Acting like this wasn't already on the menu, brother? You wanted to go into the creepy access tunnel. Me either. You wouldn't catch me. I would. Nope. I'm not a runner, but brother. I don't know how I made it out after that tunnel alive. Everything after finding the medical documents is a complete blur to me. He was running on adrenaline, my friend. Someone else was in the building while I was down there. I kept hearing footsteps above me. Fortunately, I managed to get out with the medical documents and the doll that were down there. I'm going to take some time to look through everything and try to figure out what to do next. I never want to go back to that place ever again. $60.5. I've carefully read through all the medical documents that were in the tunnel. I'm making this video as a record of the information I found on them.
First of all, some of the information on these forms has been redacted. I don't think that the hospital where these came from was responsible for this. I think whoever left these for me in the tunnel was the one responsible. Because the marker that redacted it looks to be the same thickness as the one that wrote on the folder itself.
Damn, that's a good idea.
First form is a pediatric admission profile from 1995. Source of information is listed as Tim's mother. Reason for admission, chief complaint is insomnia, headache, possible disorder. I have no idea what that means. It's really vague. He's listed here on an anticonvulsant as a seizure precaution. Right under it, it says he has a history of falls, which I'm assuming has something to do with seizures. Under pain history assessment, on a scale of 1 to 10, it says his pain is at a 6 from frequent headaches. There's also an emotional variant learning. I'm not sure what that could be. Filled out on the same day. It's a pediatric admission assessment. First two chief complaints are the same, headaches, insomnia. And the third one, was it more specific than possible disorder? I don't know. I guess I'll never know. It's been redacted.
Down here it says, do you feel safe in your home and are you afraid of anyone? Apparently answered yes at first, but then changed it to no. Alright, under comfort, rest, and sleep, it says he's unable to fall asleep easily, averaging about 4 hours a night. Pain is still listed as a 6 out of 10, it says. Location is the head, duration 2 to 4 hours. Chronic, greater than 6 months. Aggravated by talking, I don't know what that could possibly signify. The next to last page, at the bottom, it makes note that he ran away from home to somethings ago. Could have been days, weeks, months, hours, minutes. I don't know. But it does say that he was found at Rosswood Park. Last page is a fall risk assessment with checks next to confused, disoriented, hallucinating, and combative, and also medical history of syncope, seizures, and postural hypertension. Seizures underlined. Next is a delayed therapy communication form from 2002 for a monthly session. Only reason given here is patient or family uncooperative. Everything else that could possibly be of use to me has been redacted. Next is a brief operative progress note. Everything on it is entirely redacted except for the month and day, January 10th. And this symbol, which obviously I've seen many, many times before. Everything else gone, redacted. I'm trying to figure out why this one was in here. Was the person just trying to intimidate me with a symbol, or trying to tell me something? Did Tim have some kind of
He's a wound.
surgery? And so what was it for? I don't know. I don't know.
Said the wound was clean. Why did he have a wound?
The last form is
That's
a
weird.
suicide or self-harm assessment tool. Tim scored a 14, which was considered
That's
high
okay,
risk.
bud. We've been just watching.
It says here, unwilling to contract or unable to contract because of impaired reality testing with hallucinations underlined.
Hi, bud.
Symptoms, hopelessness, anger or rage, and anhedonia.
Bubba's still sleeping. I haven't
look
showed
up
him
as
yet,
apparent
but I'm going to show y'all his
user
scar
experience,
before the
happiness,
stream's over.
from things.
Well, I'll say
Also,
scar. He's still got the
applies to
sutures in.
question,
We haven't gotten
so
them removed yet.
Who knows if he was lying about anything on here. And then under all those forms was this picture. It's kind of blurry, but it's...
Nah, I hadn't he's been resting. He took his pain meds for this morning, so he's just been kind of resting.
What all I've been doing without telling him. It's written on the back.
Watching. What's funny is the movie is called Always Watching, the Marble Hornets story. Has nothing to do with the story of Marble Hornets.
Super aware of my surroundings after being punched in the face. There's nothing else written on the folder itself besides this on the front and this on the back. Nothing on the inside here. Nothing really special worth noting about the doll that was down there either. These forms and this picture. And that's all I get.
After reading through everything, it looks like Tim was dealing with this stuff for most of his life. Hell yeah. I might have made it worse. You 100% did, Jay. You are an absolute terrible person. Still not sure what to do from here. I don't like being on my own again like this, but there's nothing I can do about it. He just won't leave Tim alone. He's back on the pills. Or, oh no, that's his new medication. Never mind. 361. About 2 hours ago, the following video was uploaded to my account. Yeah. 100% was a face. That boy did not shut off the lights before he left. What kind of monster doesn't do that? And he left his window unlocked? Tim! My boy must live in a gated community. What is this? Leaving a window unlocked? And he wonders how they get into his house all the time. What? I felt bad for Tim, but my boy, at this point, that's on you, my man. You locked your window. That's what I'm saying. He is a chain smoker. That's what's funny. It was supposed to. They had him smoking the whole time, so that way it'd be kind of a cover. Yeah, for real. Tim's having a seizure. My boy must have had seizures in real life, man, because you cannot fake that. Something gonna come out of him. Tim's a bit different when he has seizures. Turns into a bit of a different person. Oh, there's some random dude just hanging out in the closet. And he's just like, yep. Made a guy have a seizure. Took his meds. That's what I did today. Imagine tanking a seizure and then standing back up seconds later. That's why he's Tim the Goat. The Goat Man Tim. Exactly. You know he sold that shit too. That was one take, I bet. I don't think they had to redo that at all. I think that was one take. Tim gave it his all, and they were like, that motherfucker needs to go lay down and have an actual cigarette, because he just put in work. And get you, this guy, he's about to leave. That's why. He's terrified of Tim now. Yep. Immediately leaves after seeing that. A goat man is called a satyr, just like Grover. From Percy Jackson. Where could he have gone? This is your only chance. And, what's his name? There's also the god of satyrs, Pan. That was it. I was like, man, I know one more satyr somewhere. It's also a satyr in Smite, but I cannot remember his name right now. He's a hunter, and I love him. I'm going there now. Season 3 is long. My goodness. I don't think we're going to finish Season 3 today. That's fine by me. Gives me another reason to keep watching it. We haven't even made it to the end of Marble Hornets yet. We still got ECKVA and Clear Lakes. Or Clear Lakes. My words, they don't come out right. Honestly, bro, if I was going in the middle of the night to go back to that place, I wouldn't walk to it. I'd say screw it. If some dude with a farmer with a shotgun shows up, awesome. Help me. We taking on a interdimensional being, brother. He's like, I'll take all the help I can get. And if not, you are bait and I am the switch. Bye. Show shit wouldn't be doing this at night. Ooh, what time is it? I got 30 minutes. In 30 minutes, I need to give Bubba his next medication. When I get him for that, I'll show y'all his scar real quick. Guess he's gonna have to get up for his medicine anyways. Don't let me forget, Bubba. 30 minutes.
Tim!
You know, I've always thought it would be really funny if, like, you did a found footage style movie like this, where you're out in the woods, you know, you're being chased and stuff, and then you just don't tell the audience, but the person has a flare on them, and, like, just how funny would it be to pop that at random moments where they're like, oh my god, pop. Hi, we can see you now.
Tim!
I would love that. I think that would be so funny. Ooh, man, did you hear those pops? That felt good. Ooh. I love, I don't know what that's called in nature, but I love it whenever they connect and create a tunnel. That is so gorgeous. We've been through this spot. This is at Rosewood Park, so we know where this is at. Oh, goodness gracious, stop it. Oh, the footsteps get me every time. In games, that's what always does it for me, is freaking footsteps, man. Because I'm like, is it just an audio cue, or is this about to happen? Yep.
Tim.
Tim. Tim's a bit of a different man when he's had a seizure. A bit more violent. If this man don't think Tim will Superman fly through some branches to get you? You do not know him. I love how Tim's like a heavy smoker and like he coughs a lot, and my boy can just 200-meter dash, no problem. You don't even hear him huffing. That was a light jog for him. Oh, goodness. I'm about to say, Jay's lighter than him. That's all he's got, brother. Just run. Oh, goodness. I hate this. Yep. Oh man, you don't. Oh, brother Tim.
What are you doing?
Honestly, Jay deserved. Brother, you went out into the woods all alone, took no weapon, knowing what was about to happen, knowing you was not going to be facing second person. You're not going to be facing Tim. You're going to be facing Smiley Tim, and you still went. That's on you, brother. Yup, this is all on you. I love Tim's character, I do, but I would have brought a weapon, a gun, and as soon as that man started tackling me to the ground to choke me out, and pop, pop. Sorry, Tim, sorry. Now who's got a cough? I love knowing this was filmed in Alabama because, like, I see Alabama when I look at this. Yes. Sweet home Alabama. Yep.
What are you doing here?
I don't know. I just woke up in there.
Where are we?
Ah, the glorious sideburns of
I
Tim.
think we're still in Rosswood,
Wish I could grow them like that.
but not a part that I've ever been in. Wait! My camera was just in front of me. I woke up.
Still working?
Yeah, but battery's almost dead.
Let's see. Always thought to the art, the way they did the like cinematography in these sections, I just love it. So extra. That reminds me of a B-list horror movie called Cry Wolf. It said following you really quickly, and then it showed a picture of Jessica on the right, if you're wondering what that last frame was.
Get out of there okay, and I appreciate your help, I really do, but I'm good to walk from here.
You're gonna walk from here?
Yeah.
That's like miles.
Wouldn't be the first time.
What, so you're just gonna walk away like nothing happened? You don't think you need any help after all that?
Problems I gotta deal with right now, okay? First of all, I gotta go to my doctor's office and explain to him why I called him up last night like it was some kind of big emergency and then just didn't show up. So, if you'll at least let me deal with that, then we can figure out where it is we're going from here. But until then, just go back to wherever it is you're holed up and just try not to say anything about this to anybody, alright?
Okay. How long do you think it'll be?
I got your number.
Alex said the same thing.
It's a good angle. I like that. I bet they worked on that angle. That was a good angle. It paid off. That's a memorable angle. It's been a few weeks, but Tim finally called me yesterday wanting to meet up again downtown. Brother, I was thinking it would be a couple of days, a few weeks. 21 days later?
The number you have dialed has been disconnected. Please hang up and try.
I'm so thirsty. I will be right back.
So we really couldn't have met during the day? We gotta meet under a street light, make it all dramatic?
Sorry, I just got off work. I've been working all day.
What took you so long? Took you weeks to go see your doctor?
Well, in between constant doctor's visits and trying to keep my job, I've been trying to figure out what kind of steps we need to take next.
Steps we need to take?
Yeah.
What would those be?
We could start by giving my medical records back.
Yeah, I was gonna do that. That's why I have them.
You know, I'm really glad you decided to listen to me whenever I told you to leave me out of this.
I didn't know those were gonna be down there in that tunnel. Someone obviously took them from you and left them there for me to find. At least I'm giving them back to you.
Couldn't have kept them to yourself?
Sorry.
Whatever, they're out there now and there's not a whole lot I can do about it, and I guess I got bigger things to worry about than the whole world knowing what kind of medicine I'm allergic to.
Yeah, they did help me find you when you ran off into the woods that night too, don't forget.
Oh yeah? How'd that go?
Could have been a lot worse, what do you think?
I guess just sitting around arguing isn't going to get us anywhere. We need to figure out some kind of a plan, otherwise we're just going to keep running in circles like you've been doing for months.
I haven't been running in circles.
Well, you don't seem like you've had much of a plan.
I've got a plan.
And what is that?
Well, at first it was to find you, and now that I've done that, I need to find out what happened to Jessica.
Do you have any idea how long it's been since you've seen Jessica?
A while.
It's been 1.5 years.
I know.
That's a long time. Do you know where
know.
she is? Do you know if she's even still alive?
I just want to find out what happened to her. Maybe it can help us if I do, whether she's alive or dead. It's kind of my fault
we got a
that
bigger
she was in
problem
this
to
mess in
deal
the
with
first
right
place.
now. There's somebody out there that is an immediate threat to both of us.
Someone who's probably watching us right now that you mention it.
Probably. They know where I live. We need to deal with this right now, and if we can do that, then sure, I'll help you find Jessica. Whatever it is I gotta do. Deal?
Yeah. If it'll get you to help me, fine.
I don't really have much of a choice, do I?
Guess not. Well, what's your plan? What do you want to do?
Well, right now the only lead we have is Rosswood, so we're gonna have to go back there sometime soon.
No.
In the daytime this time.
I've been there in the daytime. Nothing good ever happens when I'm there.
Is that Rosswood or is that you?
Either way, you shouldn't go at all, and you definitely shouldn't go by yourself.
Well, yeah, I kind of figured that out. I've seen what happens whenever you try to go by yourself. That's why I'm trying to get you to go with me.
All right. Been there plenty of times already. What's one more?
Unless you got any better ideas. This doesn't just affect you anymore. This concerns both of us, and we need to figure out what to do. Otherwise, one of us could end up dead.
Okay, yeah. When do you want to go?
I have to see what my work schedule's like, but hopefully sometime this week. I can give you a call whenever I know for sure, I guess.
Listen, I don't know about you, but I really don't want to be out here in the open, so if there's nothing else you want to talk about, we should probably go.
Guess not. Thanks for giving these back, I guess. For all the good that does.
Okay, yeah, I'll see you there.
Who is the main victim of Slendy? From the look of this series, currently where we're at, it seems like the main victim is Tim and Jay. Because it looks like Alex is working with him, or for him, and Brian disappeared. So we don't know where Brian went. Jessica's disappeared. So we assume the main victim is Tim and Jay. Tim mostly at this point, because of the seizures. We've seen more. He's been having to deal with it for longer, whereas Jay has mostly been trailing, just looking for information.
You have the camera on?
Yeah.
That's why I like this series so
It's
much.
recording, right?
Just because it's from the perspective of one person doesn't mean it's the
Blinking red
the
light
main
recording, yeah.
victim or main protagonist. They got me a snack. My wife made me a breakfast bowl, and I had a little bit of leftovers.
Alright, this is it. This is where Alex took us.
Where's Bubba?
You haven't seen him at all since this happened, right?
Nope.
There you are, Bubba. You still got a few minutes.
I'm guessing you don't remember being here.
Can't say I do. Wasn't exactly in the right state of mind at the time.
So you don't remember anything while you're like
No.
that.
I'm so
Decide
sad.
if that's a good thing or not. You remember anything about this?
No, not other than what was on the camera.
So,
Jessica and I were right there.
This is where Tim beat the
Alex
shit
went
out of
right down the
Alex.
stairs.
I came at him from behind here.
And you can't, yeah, you came from behind.
He was right here, holding back. And our-
Yeah, we ran out after that. And then we heard the gunshot right as we were getting out too. So it would have been around here, I'm guessing. But I don't see,
No blood.
Obviously, I didn't get shot, otherwise I would kind of remember that.
yeah, I don't see any blood stains or anything right here on the wood.
Because even if
Bullet
there were, I don't
holes.
know if they'd still be here, because this was, what, year and a half ago?
I
Something
don't
like
even
that.
remember anymore. Something like that. I don't see any bullet holes on the walls or on the floor.
Could that be it right there? You think?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. That's what it looks like. I mean, I'm no expert, but it looks like it would line up from here. So I'm guessing Alex didn't get shot either. It just went through the roof. All right, let's get going.
It was awesome. My wife's an amazing cook.
I can't think of anything else up here that would be of any use to us.
I don't really like being up here anyway. Yeah.
See, there it is. Smoking again.
You think that shack is out this way?
Could be.
How do you know? I don't even think we're really on a trail anymore. Yeah. Ow. What?
For real, like it wasn't even a
Find our way
definitive
back.
answer, Jay. He said, could be. Jay's like, how do you know? Motherfucker, I said could.
This is it up here, I think.
Could be back here.
Yeah.
Yep.
You see it?
100%. I'm glad I stopped. That shit is awful.
No.
It's not back there?
No, there's nothing. Like a pile of dirt and some trees. That's all there is back here.
You sure?
You can see for yourself.
I'm pretty sure this is where it was. Let's
See it
just
up here anywhere?
get back on the trail that we were on and keep going towards that tunnel. Maybe we'll stumble across it on the way. Because I have no idea where we
Where
are.
else could it be?
I don't know. What are we gonna find if we go in there?
I mean, we got dropped off there, so obviously there's something important there, I would think.
There could be someone there waiting for us too. Let's just go back the way we came. I looked over there already. There's nothing. There's a sign right here, but I can't read it.
Him's bugging.
Let's just go back before we get lost. Come on.
Oh no.
You okay?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to go out in the woods with someone who had an alternate personality.
You sure?
Don't worry about me.
Oh no! The tunnel! The tunnel of death. The tunnel.
Here, you know the camera for a while.
Sure.
Oh wow. Jay, you're wild. Can't believe you gave up the camera.
Got it?
Yeah.
Jay is devious, man. He's still using Alex's satchel that he stole from him.
So is this where Alex... Do you know who that other guy was?
No,
Did Alex, do you think?
I'm not sure.
What's on the other side of this tunnel?
I don't know. I've only been over there once. I was chasing you at the time.
Obviously, I don't remember anything about that.
I'm just saying this. I've only been over there once and I wasn't really paying that close attention at the time.
Well, I guess now's as good a time as any to find out.
My boy's getting a cell reception down there? Wild.
Who is it?
I don't know, something I've never seen before.
Hello?
Leave. Now.
Alex?
That was Alex.
What?
I mean, you just hung up, but that was Alex.
Is he here?
Well, how else does he know you're there?
Hold on, I'm gonna try and call back.
He's not gonna answer.
I'm gonna try.
think he's following us?
Probably. If he just calls telling us to leave, then we're probably about to find something he doesn't want us to see, so let's keep going.
Well, we need to get out of here right now then if he's been following us.
What? Go here and we'll come on. Come on.
Come and knock on our door. Oh, great heavens! That got me. That got me. I wasn't paying it. Oh, man. You can do either. Either or. And there's that clip. Clip all the way. Nice. Mimicking that clip from at the very beginning we saw. Back in season 2, the very beginning. Yeah, Slendy can do whatever the hell he wants. He can walk, or he can glide, or he can teleport. He is a terrifying, terrifying being. And once he latches, he don't let go.
Oh my god.
Tim's just chilling over here.
What are you doing out here? Tim, wake up. Are you okay?
That's not Tim.
Open the door. What happened? Tim, wait. What are you doing? Tim! Tim, wait! Tim!
Jay, you have a vehicle. Get in it and use it, and you will be fine. Cha-cha. Now I'm imagining Slender Man doing the cha-cha slide. Cha-cha. I know it's an intense situation, but always check your back seats, especially if you have random people breaking into your home. Tried to follow Tim, but he was already gone. Yeah, of course he was already gone. You waited way too long, brother. What kind of dumb shit is that? I have no idea how he was able to get to the parking lot before me. Something seemed very wrong with him. I need to find out where he is now. Not losing track of him again, especially with Alex still out there. Remember. You abandoned him. He is searching. Oh yeah, we're definitely not finishing season 3 today. Gotta give Bubba his medicine.
He was right here, moving back.
Oh, nice Tim's perspective.
Full of dirt and some trees, but that's all there is back here.
Follow that real quick. Let me see. Oh, ha! That's not the one I meant to click on. There it is. All right. Oh, come here, Bubba. Come here. Come here. Look at this. Come here. I know you want it. Here. Be real careful picking you up. Come here. I know. Come here. You got you, Bubba. Show you the Bubba. He wants his medicine right now. As you can see, let's go up. He has a gnarly scar, or gnarly sutures. Take your medicine. There you go. Good boy. And on his neck, where they had to cut open his throat, move his esophagus, and then go to the spine. No, that's not your cheese. That's sister's. You already had your cheese. And they had to move all that, go to the back, and get the one part of his spine that imploded on itself. And they had to shave his butt. You can't tell the huge shave line. They had to shave his butt to be able to, there is no more cheese, stop it. To check his other part of his spine, because he has 2 other spots that are looking not so great. But we start physical therapy tomorrow, which is why I will not be streaming tomorrow. And they had to shave his little paws and everything. Yeah, 100% agree. 100% agree. But these are the dogs my wife wanted. And I have fallen in love with Eeyore and Eevee. So we're going to do whatever we can. Yep. Overbreed you guys too much. There is a breeder in... It's like Switzerland or Nova Scotia or something. And he has specifically bred Frenchies so that now their snouts and spines are elongated and, you know, better. But they still look like Frenchies. They just have better snouts and better spines. And he's doing a great job. They did a documentary on him. I just cannot remember his name for the life of me. But, yeah, Bubba, there's his little scar. There it is. The 2 spots on his spine can't be operated on right now. That's why we're going to be doing physical therapy as well, because 1, the surgery just happened, so physical therapy for that. And then for those 2 other spots, they're going to start doing physical therapy to strengthen those areas, so that way he won't have to do surgery on them. Because the only thing that'll happen to him if he does too much is they'll implode as well. But if they go ahead and strengthen the area and muscle around it, it'll keep that from happening. Plus, one of the physical therapists at the veterinary's office is my daughter's godmother. And so she wouldn't try to just sell me something. She was actually like telling me how it would be beneficial to him. And she loves my dog. And so I trust her a lot. So we didn't feel like we were getting taken advantage of or anybody was just trying to sell us something. They actually cared. Yeah, so it worked out really well, and she'll be the one doing the physical therapy. So I know if he does act up, she knows how to handle him just fine. Which he doesn't. He doesn't ever bite or anything like that. He's never bitten or anything like that. He's not even 4 yet, my man, and he's already had his spine happen like this. So we're just trying to keep it from happening again. Straighten that sucker up. He got his medicine. He's good. All right.
Got it?
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, I had to turn mine down. My God. He woke up in a freaking lake. That would suck. He woke up in a lake in the middle of the woods. Tim just keeps getting beat up, man. turn it down right now. God, I had to go down 20 decibels. The tuberculosis man. Damn, dude, Tim is going through it. Now that you've gotten to this part, you can actually look up fan-made videos for Tim, because they all feel so sorry for him. Alright, we'll turn it back up now. Go back up to where I had it. That was so loud. That was a really good sequence. For real. I believe there is behind the scene commentary, but I don't know where to find it. Because when they release these on DVD, they have the commentary on them. Where, you know, Jay, Tim, Brian, Alex, Jessica, all of them sit down and talk about it. I bet that'd be really cool to watch. I need to see if they have it posted anywhere. I'll add it to the list of stuff to watch one day, because I bet it's pretty cool. I'm sure they talk about it. Yep, always left. Brother, there is somewhere this man is not has been before, and it is stuck with him. This happens every time. Back to the room of the fire. The fire that burned this building down originated in this room.
Yeah, what was it me? What was it? Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. It's right there. No, no, no!
right there! It's right there! It came from right there! What do you want? What do you want?
My goodness, Tim.
You have one unheard message sent today at 3:44 a.m.
I know you're probably asleep right now, but it's me. I need you to meet me as soon as you get this.
Message I'm guessing Tim sent to his therapist or doctor before he didn't show up.
I'm sure you wouldn't be coming back. Are you okay? What happened?
I don't remember. Had this with me the whole time though.
Oh, maybe it was just Jay and I'm overreading.
I know it was recording the whole time we were at the park, but the batteries are dead now. don't know how long they lasted.
Yeah, I figured they would be if it was on.
Listen, there's some things we need to talk about.
Alright, well now would be the time.
There's something I need to show you too.
Something around here?
No. You're not gonna like this, but we need to go back to that hospital.
What? Why? No. Why would we do that?
Look, if we're gonna keep working together, it's just something we need to do. I guess you'll just have to trust me on this one.
Not really a trusting person anymore, Tim.
I know, I understand that, but I wouldn't ask you to do this if it wasn't.
You're
important.
snoring, girl. I don't even know if y'all hear her or not. Evie is snoring.
Are you sure it's gonna help?
Yeah.
You're positive.
Mm.
Alright, let's go over there now and get it out of the way.
Wait, hang on. I can't just yet. I need to go talk to my boss and see if I still have a job. Probably don't, but it's worth a shot, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, go do that. I'll be around. Just call me whenever you're done. We'll head over there.
Okay.
Man, this was a big episode. This was a huge episode. Also, kudos to the dude that plays Tim. Hell of an acting sequence. And you gotta remember, these are just college kids that wanted to make something about Slender Man together. So that's crazy that he was able to pull off that scene like that. Because I bet that was a pretty tough scene. Always watching. Spells out some message, but I forgot what it was. It's fine. This is probably the last episode we'll do on today's stream. Yeah. Well, thank God we didn't get a 5-minute walking sequence.
Well, this is it.
This is what exactly?
This was my room. I used to live here, or used to be a patient here, but I guess you kind of figured that out already.
I mean, the thought crossed my mind, but I never really knew for sure. Why were you here?
Oh, come on, you see my medical history.
Let's see.
Obviously, you know I have some
Fucking crazy.
issues. And I've had them for a pretty long time.
How long are we talking?
As long as I can remember. Well, my mom brought me here when I was really young, but she never told me exactly why.
You never asked her?
She's never really around to ask. And the doctors would never tell me to my face either, but I'd always hear them say things like violent episodes or delusions, you know, stuff you can't just tell a little kid. And they ran all kinds of tests and pinned just about every disorder you could think of on me at some point or another. And they settled on schizophrenia eventually, but I don't even think they knew for sure. I was on a lot of medication most of the time I was here. I got used to it after a while, and it helped, but not enough.
What do you mean?
Well, one of the problems I was having was hallucinations. I had a lot of them. Part of me knew they weren't real, but that still didn't make them go away. Maybe I just didn't want them to at the time. At one point they got so bad I kept escaping from my room. I'd hide in the maintenance tunnel or went off to Rosswood Park, which isn't that far away from here. And whenever they would find me, I would say that I was hiding from whatever it was I was seeing, so they'd bring me back, and I didn't have much of a choice except to lock me in here. That's when it was at its worst. I'd be clawing at the walls and screaming at all hours of the night. I had to up my dosage just to calm me down, to the point where I was almost numb.
But these hallucinations, what do they look like?
Well, that's the thing, I can't remember any of them. Probably because of the medication. It didn't cure me exactly, but it kind of leveled me out enough that I was able to go to a normal school. I got transferred to another facility, got into college. That's where I met Brian, the first real friend I remember having.
That's where you met Alex too, right?
Yeah. When I saw that footage that you got from him, and that person in the background or whatever it was, I couldn't help but think, what if that's what I was seeing when I was in here? What if that wasn't a hallucination at all?
Wait, what are you trying to say?
I'm saying, what if this is my fault? Alex could be a normal person, you could be living a normal life, so could Jessica, so could everybody else if it wasn't for me. I have no way of knowing that for sure. That's always going to be in the back of my mind. How am I supposed to handle that?
I don't think shifting the blame is really going to help anyone right now.
I blamed everybody else except for me, and I could be the one that started this.
I think you just need to relax, because all the stress is probably making you really paranoid.
But what if I'm right? What if what happened to me is happening to Alex right now?
I don't know. But I do know that you're not like him. Not entirely, anyway.
Haven't killed anyone to our knowledge.
In the woods with a mask on at night.
No, but you're not pointing a gun at me right now either.
Well, that's it. No more secrets.
It's kind of a lot to take in at once. Come on, we should go. Unless there's anything else you want to show me.
Believe me, I really want to go, but I feel like there's something else here that we're missing. And if there is, I don't want to have to come back here again looking for it.
Like what?
Well, you found those papers of mine. What if there's more somewhere? Like some kind of filing room, maybe.
Do you know where something like that would be?
Maybe the basement?
Possibly. Can always go look.
Will you know it if you see it?
Probably. It's worth a shot.
Yeah. Alright, if you want to, we can go look.
Brother, looks like that sun's starting to make its way south side, so I'm gonna head on back.
Should be right up here.
This is behind this desk.
I think so.
No papers or anything. You just assuming you're about to find yours hanging out? Oh well.
Is there anything in this other room back here?
Unless they're putting them there.
Those are footsteps. Turn on the flashlight.
Yo, Tim can throw down. Jay can't do shit. That's what I'm saying. Tim, throw down, brother. Ooh, and my boy picked up a weapon. Tim is the GOAT. Every other horror genre, they'd be like, oh, we're just going to stalk him up and grab him. Tim's like, nah, brother, we're going for a headshot, knee shot, something. This man getting capped some way, somehow.
What's that for? Just in case.
I was about to say, Jay acts like these aren't dangerous people. Why is Jay always like, no need for violence? Like, I'd be picking something up too. We'd be beating this dude's face in together. Love how who moves to the left and it just kind of looks like he just drives straight through the middle. Get his ass.
He's in off in the woods. Come on.
I'm saying, I'd be running up tackling this mother trucker. Absolutely, he was not getting away. I'd have got him before he got out the building. As soon as he came out of that door, before he even came out the door, because he'd have been stuck in the room unless he went through the window.
Where'd he go?
Y'all are wild for letting that man get away.
This way. Come on.
I think it's a wrench. Pretty sure it's closed wrench. He's got the handle of it. And then he threw it. I'm just saying, y'all could have got both the tape and him if you wouldn't have let him leave the room.
We were this close. How can he just disappear like that?
No, I don't know. He probably hid in the woods and we walked right by him.
Maybe he got ahead of us. Maybe he's on the other side of that hill somewhere.
Or maybe he's anywhere. I mean, look around.
So what are we supposed to do? Just go home and forget about it?
I mean, we have this.
Alright, that makes me feel better. I feel a lot better. Or just go back and wait for him to show up at my house again.
I wouldn't say they get their own powers as so much as he just kind of does what they... It's a weird way to explain it. It's... No, they don't get their own powers because they're his followers. We'll end it there. We will start up with entry 67 tomorrow. Oh, not tomorrow, but it'll be Saturday. Saturday will be the next day I'm streaming. Saturday. And we have a good bit left. As you can see, we still have all of ECKVA, as well as Clear Lakes, as well as, I believe there's 3 after episodes of Marble Hornets. And those are kind of just little things to get us ready for Clear Lakes. Nothing crazy, but we still got a little ways to go. But with Bubba, there's stuff I have to do at a specific time besides his medication. So I'm going to get off and do that. But I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will have, I believe, before Saturday, another video up. I can't remember what it is, but that would ruin it anyway. But either way, thank you guys for watching. As always, I am Pinto Bread. I hope you enjoyed. And Attila, have a good night.